Hey everybody, Casey here. I'm back again with more Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Moving on to year 4 already in this game. Of course, we're going to be moving on to the first chapter. It says here that after conquering your fears and the assortment of you-know-who Bogarts, you return to Hogwarts to open up the next cursed vault and finally find your brother. Bunch of other things is probably going to happen. I don't know if it's going to happen or it's available yet. We've got the Forbidden Forest. We've also got somebody being brought in by Dumbledore who will probably know more about the cursed vaults. And is there anything else that I'm missing? Well, we have Barnaby on our side as well. We have basically everybody on our side except for Marula and Esmelda. So maybe they'll come over to our side? On the good side, remember that. Go away. It's great to see you, Casey. How was your summer? Good, thanks. I'm excited to catch up with everyone and start searching for the next cursed vault. You might want to talk to Ben first. We know how he gets, but I've never seen him this scared. What happened? I'm honestly not sure. When I walked in, he was pacing and muttering something about nightmares. When the red-haired woman next to Dumbledore arrived, he went completely pale. I'll check on Ben. Ben will be fine. Well, obviously I'm going to check on him. I'll check on him after Dumbledore's speech. I wonder if he knows that woman from somewhere. Who is she? I have no idea. I'm sure Dumbledore will introduce her in the speech. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about just a second ago. Dumbledore talked about it actually the last couple episodes ago, in year 3. Being brought in for the cursed vaults. Welcome back to Hogwarts. An important part of your magical education is learning to identify and overcome danger in many forms. Those of you who have been with us the last few years may have already encountered cursed ice and Bogarts. Despite my warnings, a handful of you disobeyed me and managed to enter and survive the cursed vaults. The truth is, while we are your instructors, and it is our duty to keep you safe, we do not have every answer. We do not know where the next cursed vault lies, what it contains, what curse will be unleashed by those foolish enough to disturb it. That is why I have sought out an expert, a renowned curse breaker who has first-hand experience with the cursed vaults. Please help me welcome Patricia Rakepick. Oh no, how do I do a voice for you? I'll just do my normal voice. Thank you for that glowing introduction, Professor Dumbledore. I was honestly shocked when he invited me back considering all the trouble I gave him as a student. After graduating from Hogwarts, I became the head curse breaker at Gringotts Wizarding Bank. As a student, I was convinced that the cursed vaults existed, but the faculty chose to ignore my warnings. Now that they've finally been forced to admit their mistake, I returned to open the vaults and reveal the secrets. I may ask some of you to describe what you've witnessed. I may even ask some of you to help me with my investigations. But I will not tolerate your unsolicited interference. From this point on, you will stay away from the vaults and stay out of my way. Why don't you make me? Hagrid! I see Patricia Rakepick hasn't changed a bit. You'd be wise to watch out for that one, Casey. Hagrid, you weren't at the feast? It's a long story. I hate to interrupt your meal, but I need your help. What's wrong? Follow me. It'll be easy to show you. Do you mind if I bring Ben? I need to check on him. I don't care who you bring, Casey, as long as you hurry. Meet me in the clock tower courtyard. Something terrible has happened. Is it Esmelda? Because that's not terrible. Did she break her legs? That's horrible to say. Oh, it's Tulip. Tulip, what happened? I wish I knew. I dozed off on the Hogwarts Express and woke up in the Forbidden Forest. I saw her walking towards the forest as I was getting ready for the feast. I tried to stop her, but she was too far away. I guess I was sleepwalking. Madame Pomfrey mentioned sleepwalking students before. It must be another curse. Madame Rakepick probably messed with the next cursed vault. Everyone said you hid when she came into the Great Hall. Is everything okay? Do you know her? I know enough to stay away from her. We can talk about Patricia Rakepick later. Luckily, Tulip hit her head on a branch heading to the Forbidden Forest. Lots of creatures in there would have loved to feast on the sleepwalking students. I tried to take her to the hospital wing, but she wouldn't let me. She only wanted to see Ya. You found a map of the Forbidden Forest in the Cursed Vault, KC. This could be related. First, let's make sure your head is okay. Madame Pomfrey taught me a healing spell. Episky! Espiske, Epikie, whatever. Espike. Espike? Espike. Thank you, Casey. It will be easy to work out what happened without a splitting headache. You can work it out later. Let's get to the hospital wing so Madame Pomfrey can have a look at you. I'll catch up with you later. I'm expecting a letter. A letter? That doesn't sound very good at all. What are you hiding, Ben? Well, before we actually go to the hospital wing and see how Tulip is doing, something else actually opened up as well. So right now we're in the cattle ground, but if I scroll all the way to the far right and I go all the way to the end, the care of magical creatures in the back there has now opened up. And that was actually part of one of the lessons I had to do, but I just wanted to kind of show you just what it looks like. And there's a teacher right there. I don't remember what his name is. It's Kettle, I think it's something Kettleburn or something. And with the fire crab right there. Is Tulip going to be okay, Madame Pomfrey? I'm confident she will survive, which is more than I can say for this poor student. What happened to him? He succumbed to the sleepwalking curse and walked into the Forbidden Forest. He emerged covered in massive bite marks and sickened by an unidentified poison. I was able to heal his wound, but he will surely die from the poison if it isn't identified soon. What could have done this to him? The terrifying truth is that there are many creatures in the Forbidden Forest that could do something like this. When this curse afflicted students years ago, we had to stop them from mindlessly marching into the forest. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stop them all. Some were ravaged and devoured by creatures in the forest. Some never woke again. Let's let him rest. I'll take you to Miss Caruso. Are you sure she'll be alright? I believe so, but I'll keep her in the hospital wing overnight to monitor her behavior while she sleeps. You realize I can hear you both talking about me? I'm not dead yet. I'll leave you two alone. Something tells me that Miss Caruso and I will see more than enough of one another before she leaves my care. Can I get you anything, Tulip? How about some smooches? Just sit with me, Casey. Let's talk about how sleepwalking in the Forbidden Forest is connected to the next Cursed Vault. So the good thing is it's only an hour long, so I'll be able to get this in one go. Look at that, I'm already over halfway done. Amazing. I think this should do it. No, huh? That's about as close as you're gonna get. Oh man! They always do this. So now I gotta use all 5 up. I agree that the next vault is probably in the Forbidden Forest. I just don't understand why the curse sends sleepwalkers there. I've wondered the same thing since the last time this curse befell Hogwarts. You were eavesdropping on us? You were discussing the Cursed Vaults. I made it clear that the vaults are my primary concern, and that they are no longer a concern of yours. I have to find the vault to find out what happened to my brother. Then it is in your best interest to help me. I thought you wanted us to stay out of the way. There are ways you can help me without getting in my way. What do you say, Casey? Will you help me find the cursed vaults? Help Rakepick. Challenge Rakepick. So if I challenge her, what does that mean exactly? Is that dueling? Or is that just like, okay, screw you, I'm going to do my own thing, I'm going to go off in my own path, and if we cross paths down the road, I will destroy you. I don't know if this is a popular decision, but I think I want to challenge her. I don't have a good feeling about her, so... You're an expert curse breaker, Madame Rakepick. Are you worried about a little competition from a 4th year? I hope you find your brother, Mr. Casey. I honestly do. If you excuse us, I would like to speak to Miss Caruso about the sleepwalking incident in private. Go ahead, Casey. I'll find you when Madame Pomfrey releases me from her clutches. When I'm finished speaking with Miss Caruso, I'd like to see you on the training grounds. If you want to help me search for the cursed vault, you should at least be aware of the dangers. Well, that backfired horribly, didn't it? I thought you'd be like, hey, you've got spunk, kid. You're in. Nope. I am truly scared. It makes me wonder if I do have to battle or duel her no matter what. I am very, very curious about that. Did I choose the wrong option? But either way, here we go. Thank you for meeting me here, Casey. I need to get back to Gryffindor common room before the curfew. You said you wanted to make me aware of some danger? Danger is ever present for curse breakers like you and I. You should know how to properly defend yourself. Do you know the shield charm? No, we're supposed to learn it later this year. We're curse breakers, Casey. We may not be alive later this year. So she's gonna teach me something, I think. Not severely kick my ass. So I feel a little bit better about this now. Yes, I've done it. I've learned Protego, something. Well done. Now, when I cast a blasting curse at you, cast a shield charm. Isn't the blasting curse deadly? I realize we just met, but you should know that if something isn't deadly, it simply isn't gonna hold my interest. I got this. Are you ready? Yes? No! Of course I'm ready! Of course. If I can't survive this, how will I ever survive the cursed vaults? You remind me of myself, Casey. I've only said that to one person before. 10 points to Gryffindor! Can you do that? Confringo! Well, this is all I have to do? Swipe down? You know, for something being so deadly, it's pretty easy to counter. Protego! Protego. I think it's Protego. I'm impressed. You may be as gifted as they say. Do you understand why I want to find the cursed vaults myself instead of helping you? You should focus on our classes for now. I'm sure our paths will cross soon. I don't want to focus on my classes. I want to kick ass at the cursed vaults. Tulip! Oh, I forgot about Tulip. Meet me in the corner. Mr. Casey, you haven't happened to see a chimera running free, have you? I don't even know what a chimera looks like. Oh, they're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous creatures. Powerful too. They'll tear the head straight off your body. There's one running free! I was dishing up her favorite meal of goats and bats when she made a mad dash for the castle. I think this is the first time in Hogwarts history that a chimera has gotten loose on school grounds. Isn't that wonderful? Why is that a yes? He's so happy about it. Maybe he's excited because other students who don't take his class will get a chance to see this chimera thingy? Absolutely. Experiencing exciting new things is what makes Hogwarts so great. I like your enthusiasm, Casey. You make a fine magizoologist, should you choose to take that path. Either way, 10 points to Gryffindor. Can you do that? You better be on your way, Casey. If everything goes well, I will see you tomorrow in class. You want to have a couple other deadly animals escape? You know, I could get some more points out of it. What if it doesn't go well? Don't worry, I still have a limb or two to spare. He's so confident even though he's missing probably half his body. So what am I doing exactly? Oh yeah, I have to meet Tulip, I forgot about that. Why are we following Rakepick? When he left the hospital wing, she asked me questions about my sleepwalking incident and the cursed vaults. I decided to follow her. She interrogated the house elves in the kitchens for a while until Snape arrived. He led her here. Why? Because he found another sleepwalking student. Oh, it's you! Wait, who is that? Where'd you find him? Approaching the Forbidden Forest, Dumbledore asked us to keep watch on the perimeter. How many sleepwalking students have you found? 7. Since you started teaching at Hogwarts? Since the start of the school year. It's the curse. Someone has tampered with another cursed vault. I assume that someone was you. You still don't trust me after all these years, Severus? Could it be that you're jealous? Is it arrogance or insecurity that makes you misinterpret my genuine disdain? Slither back to your dark little closet full of jars and frog parts. Leave the important matters to an expert. I'm going to deliver this child to the hospital wing. Dumbledore charged me with anything having to do with the cursed vaults. If you can manage to keep your mouth shut, we can walk there together. Fine. Fine. I guess she really wants to be the person who breaks the curse, I guess. Unbelievable. I know, Rakepick was really giving it to Snape. I have a feeling she's up to something other than the cursed vault. We need to find out what it is. And find the next cursed vault before the sleepwalking epidemic takes over all of Hogwarts. And that is it. So we've got this Madame Rakepick that's been brought in. Clearly something's going on other than the cursed vault. I'm not sure what it actually is, obviously, but clearly something's going on maybe on the side, but she really wants to be in charge of everything, and it's not going so well for her because everybody keeps getting in her way and she's like, I'm in charge, go away. I'm really looking forward to going to the Forbidden Forest. I don't know if I can actually do that yet, but if I can, I'm looking forward to doing that, and if I can't do it, well, I'll be looking forward to when eventually that we can. So keep it locked here for more Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. My name is Casey, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye guys.